review some of the key elements of Zoom that we have been getting to know as we start using this system a little bit more. We had a chance to test drive it, and now here's a little bit of a recap of what we covered. So first of all, we all installed the Zoom Scheduler Chrome extension, which I just put in Zoom Scheduler Chrome. To install it, I would click Add to Chrome, add the extension. There might be a pop-up that asks you for permission, but in any case, it installs this little blue icon here, and this lets you adjust some settings. And you may not have seen it before, but once you do install it, you want to refresh your page, and then when you click the Create button, you may notice that there's now a Make It a Zoom Meeting option. So let's say I wanted to schedule a class with Zoom, and you wouldn't necessarily be inviting kids to this directly, although perhaps you may want to, but in this case, we're going to be posting the link to Google Classroom. So I'm going to be posting a link in that way. So I've created the Google Calendar event, and I'm going to copy this Zoom meeting link, and using this little digital waffle, I'm going to go over to Classroom and go into one of my test classes here, and I'm going to create an assignment, which I'm going to call, lots of pop-ups here, which I'm going to call I might put some more details, but the main piece of this is we're going to now paste this link, which students will use to join you in your Zoom classroom. And just set up a couple of things here. You might have a topic. Maybe this is called lessons. And so now instead of assigning it, I'm actually going to schedule this so students aren't getting this and thinking they need to go in at a random time. So I'm setting it for March 12th and the same time as my Zoom call, which was, I believe, 1:15 p.m. so that it is live. Okay, so I've scheduled that. And now I just wanted to talk about a couple of the settings. So if you click on this little button and go to the gear, you want to make sure that you're setting this for a one-time meeting ID so that you can reuse the same, actually you want to set it for use personal meeting ID. So what this means is you're going to be using the same ID or the same code for all of your meetings, because it can get a little confusing if kids are jumping into different links, and if you're using the same link to like have office hours or classes as we talked about. We're not going to choose require meeting password, and we're going to leave video off for the host and participant upon entry. We're going to allow for both options. Kids can call in or they can use computer audio. So again, if kids don't have access to a computer, maybe they're sharing a device at home, they can actually call in with a phone number. And that phone number is visible here below. And then they would put in this meeting ID. And I think that's important to mention at some point to parents and kids. So going back to the settings, so we've enabled the ability to dial in or call in with your computer. And we're going to check all of these boxes except for enable join before host. This is going to allow us, by default, every time we create an event like this, it'll mute participants upon entry. It's going to enable a waiting room, which you'll see when we do our test drive. You can record the meeting automatically on the local computer, which means you want to make sure you, as the teacher, are using the Zoom app that is installed on your computer. And we'll include the join URL in the location field. Now, let's also check allow me to specify these options each time, and let's save them. You know they're saved because you see it up here. And that's pretty much it.